Hello, everyone. Welcome back to OpenLine. We have with us Chris Sanders, Tennessee Equality Project. Thank you for being here.
Sure.
A couple of passionate, good calls leading up to the last break. Now, John is on the line. Let's go to John. Hello, John.
Hello.
Well, go right ahead. What's on your mind?
Well, I got a twofold question, and no one can answer it, but it's so hard, is that you deal in the one side that you want to ensure that everybody has equal rights and they're understood, but here's the other thing, is that how do you justify what you're saying when you know that this didn't come about because nobody else decided to enjoy life, but they should have never been put in this predicament anyway, and it should have never been a legislative problem. It's the problem that you brought on because you think that you're doing the right thing and you're not. The only thing you do is bring that down on everyone else, and now we go into another part of politics or government to try and make it right, which is wrong.
All right, well, let's talk about that. Thank you. What do you think?
Well, I kind of wanted to ask him which bill he was talking about, so I have no idea whether he's talking about adoption or bathroom issues. All I can say is most of these bills are responses to our existence or the very few rights we've been able to gain. These are not scores we have tried to settle. We're not starting the fight here, clearly. The fight is coming at us. And if we draw a fight merely by our existence, we have no choice but our self-defense. And that is what we aim to do. So I don't ever apologize for that. I will explain what our movement is about. I will tell the stories of the people who are part of it, but I will not apologize for our seeking to defend ourselves in this state or anywhere. So I hear what he's saying. It can appear like activists are coming at this state and creating problems that then have to be fixed by the General Assembly. No. We are here. We live here, many born here, grew up here, have families here, have deep roots here. The woman who testified on the anti-transgender bathroom bill the other day grew up in Hickman County, and her roots go back to the 1700s in this state. She's a mother of a trans son. Our families are part of the fabric of this state. We are not starting problems just to start problems. Our existence is drawing attacks, and we are responding.
All right, Mark, you have about 1 minute. What do you want to say, Mark?
Yes.
Yes, you're on the line. What do you want to say?
Basically, this is it in 15 seconds or less. I don't want and I think the guy who called earlier, I just don't want my daughter or have to accidentally see somebody come out of a stall with male genitalia until she decides that's what she wants to see when she gets 18 or above. I don't want my son to see a female's genitalia until he's 18 and has a decision as an adult to decide, well, that's what I want to see. That's the main thing. I think we shouldn't put that on kids to have to see the other sex's genitalia until they're 18. That's the basic thing, and that's a right. A kid has the right to be innocent until they're grown, and that needs to be separated. I'm all for LGBT rights. I have about 30% of my friends are gay in one way or the other, and that's how I see it. It's just that simple.
All right. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your perspective. You know, trans people are not going into restrooms to show off genitalia, to try to inspect anybody else's, to attack anyone, anything like that. You know, an accident may happen or something like that, but that happens to all kinds of people and not uniquely to trans people. Trans people go into the restroom to use the restroom, just like everybody else. So I hope we can live and let live on this and realize that you know, they're in there for the same reason you're in there. And I think that would get us a lot further down the road in this discussion.
That bill that generated some real discussion.
Yeah,
okay, we're going to take a break. Be back right after this.